Yes. Good evening, friends, and welcome to Her Majesty blog, where we bring together the world of pageants with the aim of revolutionizing the standards of beauty and creating social development through women empowerment. My name is Onke, and I will be your host for tonight. And first of all, apologies for starting late with the live. I'm back. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We do this every single Thursday and the last Tuesday of the month, where we talk to amazing and trailblazing women at the forefront of pageants, from queens to organizers to CEOs and the works. Look, we have them right here, and you have a front row seat right here on Instagram. And of course, these videos go straight to YouTube after this, and we share the links on our Twitter page and on Facebook. Tonight, we are chatting to the beautiful Sibusisi Wedube, who is the reigning Miss Urban South Africa. So let me look for her. Hasn't joined yet. Hi Lelo, hi Temu, hi Sinazo, hi Miss Teen, Grand South Africa. Okay, let me send her a request. Spusisi. Because today I'm the late one. She will suggest the song for the icebreaker, and I'm gonna have to sing it. I wonder which song she's gonna like. But yes, with the icebreaker, I'm gonna have to sing the song because wow, like I said before the live video post, after load shedding, there's the after effects of load shedding, which is to get the network together, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes. But that's besides the point. Thank you so much to everyone who watches our videos every single Thursday. We love you so much. We have exciting things coming up in the next few weeks and months, of course, where you're gonna get involved in all the episodes practically. And no, let me not give away too much. But a lot is coming from us, and we really look forward to it. It's going down. It's getting real as well. It's getting real as time goes by. Let me check. She's unable to join because she's also having network problems that are not load shedding problems, because she does stay in KZN. We all know what's going on in KZN at the moment. Some of the towers with the network are affected by the floods and everything. So she was really looking forward to having a smooth session, given that she tested the network and everything beforehand. I really hope she can see that we are live. That's the most important thing. Then if you're listening, please go on WhatsApp and tell her that we are live, and she can send the request. Oh, there, she joined. Yes, I just waved at her. She joined. Hi, Sibusisiwe. You can send us the request now to join the live, because I tried to send an invite and it said you couldn't join. There it is. Great stuff. Let me get, yeah. Hello.
I'm getting myself comfortable.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm okay, given the fact that I stayed in the dark for like 2 hours, waiting for this interview. I was literally just on Twitter causing trouble. That's what I was doing. So I'm good.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Finally. I was just
Finally.
having a little minor problem with my network as well right now. I was busy switching around Wi-Fi's.
And things like that. No, thank you so much for making the effort to actually join us tonight. I know you did the most to do this interview tonight, and we had to return the favor. I tried the video. I tried to start it a couple of times before it actually worked. But you know what? We are here, and thank you so much once again for joining us. You look so beautiful. Hey, hey.
Thank you. Well, as always, I just have to. That's part of being a fashion designer.
Oh, nice. Great stuff. Oh, wow. You look so beautiful. You weren't joking when you were saying you are readying for this interview, no?
I wasn't joking. I was very ready.
Very ready. Let's have the jokes. Okay. Before we go any further, we have an icebreaker. If you've watched any of our episodes. So the icebreaker question is, what is your favorite song to walk to in a pageant?
Oh, I actually don't have a favorite song to walk to in a
Okay.
pageant because the music that we listen to now is not my kind of music. So I listen to
Okay.
like olden days music. I'm like a very, when you grow up when your parents are older, my parents are
Mm,
not young. So the
mm.
music that they listen to is the music that I listen to. So whichever song for me does it.
Okay. So an example, Niana, of those older songs that you're talking about.
More like Baba Nomza, Bula
Oh,
Maketi.
oh, Mazola, Segada.
Yeah, more like that kind of music.
That kind of music. Amazing stuff. Thank you so much for sharing that. And because you mentioned already that you're a fashion designer, please tell us more about you. What do you do for a living? Are you at school? Who is Sibusisi? Where do you come from? All that good stuff.
Okay, so Spusisewa is a young girl, well, a young, phenomenal, and beautiful girl from Umlazi, Kapi. I'm currently reigning as your Miss Urban South Africa. I was crowned last year. Aside from that, I'm a self-taught makeup artist. And I'm also a model. I advocate for gender-based violence, some of the most nicest things I enjoy doing. I'm a very outgoing and a very outspoken person. I'm like a public person. I can just stop talking. That's just me. What else can I say? Because I don't want to lie. I want to tell you the truth this time around. I don't want to lie. I just want to portray myself as I am. But let me just lock it there for now.
For
I could also say
now.
I'm a fashion designer, which I am a fashion designer. Well, I'm a graduate for that. So I graduated for fashion design at the Lindiwe Kuza Academy of Fashion Design Institute last year.
Oh, nice. Where is that institute?
It's in town. You know that it actually happened the day before, the day I got crowned Miss Urban South Africa. I woke up the next day. It was my graduation day.
Ah,
It
nice, nice. Full circle
was
moment,
very
right?
nice. It was
Mm,
very nice.
amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And in the midst, what inspired you to get into pageantry?
Beauty. Honestly speaking, I love seeing beautiful people. So every time when I saw these beautiful girls like walking,
Mm,
they just like embracing their inner personalities, and it's like nobody's business. Besides that, what actually brought me into pageantry was charity. I really, really enjoy giving back to the community, of which
mm,
I'm not just Miss Urban South Africa, I'm also Miss Urban South Africa Charity. That was the title that I also got on the same day. I think those are the main two things that got me into, because when I model, I forget about everything. I just
mm,
bring out this passion that I have, and the enemy just like speaks for itself. And when I saw those girls do that, I knew Gucci, that's exactly what I want to do, because I felt like the first time I was seeing them, they were so free, and I could see that what they're doing, they're really enjoying it. So I said, why not? Let me give it a shot.
mm.
And then when I actually heard that there's certain things that they do behind like charity, that's where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this because I really love giving back to the community. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. And isn't it great that a single pageant or pageantry as a concept can combine everything that you like? Fashion, giving back, beauty. It's like one
Imagine.
grand scale of
It's my one place where I'm just
things.
comfortable. Where I can just go there even now. If you say to me, go to a pageant now, I'll go. It's fine. I'm cool with it.
It's fine, man. Amazing plan.
It's fine. I'm cool
Amazing
with it.
stuff. And then what made you choose this urban South Africa?
Ooh, to be quite honest, by the time I entered Miss Urban South Africa,
Mm,
like I actually had given up on pageants already. And then when I saw like the aim and the purpose of the pageant, how they advocate for young girls to become better people, and how they take you through step by step. They also advocate for gender-based violence.
Mm.
So I was like, no, you know what? This is sounding more or less like me. Let me take this
Mm.
opportunity and grace them with my presence and bring food to the table while I still learn from them as well, which I learned so much. The organization as a whole, the organizers are so respectful. They will tell you as it is. They will not say to you, just because you're joining now with this amount of money, then they won't tell you that you're going to fundraise. Then you hear that along the line. No, you get
Mm.
the entire information from the first day you enter. You already know, Guti, on this day, this is going to happen. On that day, you need to submit this. On this day, you need to do this. They're very kind and generous. And I really recommend, I've been saying it to every queen here in Durban, that do enter Miss Urban South Africa. It's a good organization. They keep their promises.
Amazing stuff. And what has been some of the highlights of your reign so far?
This, wait, I actually kept it because I thought you might ask me that. This, Miss Global Africa 22 South Africa.
Oh,
So
wow.
my organization managed to
Yes.
work hand in hand with the Miss Global Africa
Mm.
organization, and then I was chosen as the delegate that's going to represent South Africa in October on
Ta,
at
ta, ta,
the
ta,
host
ta,
country wherever.
ta. Amazing
Yes, so I'll be
stuff.
facing queens from different countries. This is like the
Look,
highlights of my reign.
of
The
the rain.
best,
Oh
the
my
best.
gosh. And they wouldn't have chosen a
Now
better
I have to
candidate.
manage two titles.
Yes, now you're managing two titles, and that's amazing. And they wouldn't have chosen a better candidate to represent the country. I mean, already I want you to represent Her Majesty somewhere. Then don't you think she can represent us somewhere? Of doing all the work. Like you are so amazing. And
Yeah.
well done. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, I'm so proud of
Hmm.
myself as well because I never saw it coming. And when they told me, I was like, tell me you're joking. They're like, no, we're not joking.
Uh,
We're serious. You are going. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I was like, okay.
it's happening. It's
Yeah,
happening. And
it's happening.
what advice would you give to the people coming after you? The ones who are listening to the show or they're looking at you and wanting to enter the pageant. What advice would you give to them moving forward so they can also have two titles and kill it internationally?
Well, I would say to them, they must work very hard. They must be
Mm.
consistent. They must give in all given. There was a lot of tasks. Sometimes I just used to be like, what is going on? There's so many tasks from Monday to Sunday. We're doing something, I was like, no, 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 this is too much for me. And I was doing my final year. So they must just like withstand the pressure, work very hard, mustn't look down on any girl because you never know who can produce what. I'm telling you now. They must
Mm.
stay tuned. They must try to go abroad extra. They must do extra stuff like getting to your newspaper articles, radio interviews. That's like the extra mile that I went to actually, get up to the top. Do charity. Oh, gosh, damn, please. They must do charity. They must give back to the community. It is like very important. And if you pay attention, most girls who get crowned queens also wear the same title that I wear, the other one, the charity title. So
Oh.
it also opens up a lot of opportunities when you like do a lot of charity because now you're giving back to the community, and that's what the organization wants you to do. It doesn't even have to be things that are tangible. Just by you going to maybe an orphanage and teaching them about a certain disease or something, that's giving back to the community because you're giving knowledge that they don't know. So it's very
Mm.
important that you give back to the community. Otherwise, look stunning. Always look stunning, look beautiful. Always make sure that when they post that picture, everybody's going to be like, we've been looking at her, you know? So people can
Mm,
notice you all the time. You need to be noticed. You need to walk into a room, and immediately
mm,
when you walk through that door, they know it's okay. She's Miss Urban. Miss Urban's arrived. Please look for some space. Please open some space. She needs to have a seat. That's the kind of treatment I get because
yeah.
that's how I've portrayed myself. I get that
Mm,
kind of respect because that's the kind of respect I give back to people.
mm.
Yeah.
And talking about giving back, and of course, what's happening in the world right now, and your community and our community, actually, as South Africans in general, because we should be helping. The situation in Durban right now. How are you holding up? Are you directly affected? What is the organization doing in general to help out, or are you involved with external parties who are helping with the floods?
With the floods and everything, well, as since Monday, it started on Monday, we've been indoors. I won't even lie, and it was really hard for everyone to communicate, even to make phone calls, even to get messages via WhatsApp. Especially me myself, I had a major problem. But we have been communicating, and we were thinking of helping out in places that are like tarnished and giving clothes and blankets because some people are currently homeless right now. Like if you look at Inanda, it was Inanda and Ituzuma, they were actually on ETV. They made like the headlines, even the president went there.
Mm,
So we were looking forward into visiting those places because in my area it's not that bad and I'm not affected. It didn't affect me. So it would only be wise enough for me to open up my heart and give out to the community along with my organization. Yes.
great stuff, great stuff. And you're almost at the end. What would you like your legacy to be, all in all?
Ooh. My legacy, it has to be something, not even something. It has to be high class to the T. Besides the fact that I'm a model and I'm a fashion designer, at some point I feel like I can combine everything to one thing, you know?
Mm,
Like I have this crazy thought in my head that I can actually inspire so many people to be like me. And when
mm,
people are like me, that means that we can all accomplish the same mission.
mm,
Yeah. So
mm.
I wanted to be very, very, very different. I don't want it to just be a legacy whereby it's just focusing on one aspect. I wanted
Yeah.
to focus on all the things that I specialize in as a whole.
As a whole, because you are a multifaceted and dynamic person.
Yes, as a whole. I think that then by then I would be having like maybe different departments and different things running in the same space, you know?
Yes, all
Yeah.
together. So you are a powerhouse. You are an organization. Look, you are a brand.
Yeah, I'm getting there, because like I'm still young and like every little cent that I make, I'm investing it in my business. But I'm not supposed to be sharing this because it's like undercover. I'm the type of girl that works hard behind closed doors and then you just see the success.
Mm,
So I'm really investing a lot of money into starting my own legacy. Yeah. It's something that
great.
I'm willing to accomplish because like I've even entered stuff shows like DFF and SAPMA awards for
Mm,
this year, hoping that that can like elevate me to the next level. So if that happens and they choose me, that would
mm,
also work in favor for me. Then as soon as
mm.
that happens, I'm already reigning as a Miss Urban, and if I go to this country and I win there, that comes back, then I combine that and already, if things go the way that I've planned that they will go, my
Yes.
legacy will be something else.
Really, it will be
Yeah.
something else. I can already hear it. And thank you so much for acknowledging the fact that you need to work hard towards it as well. You have the end goal and you're doing everything that you can. And thank you so much for sharing your secret. Now we know you're working extremely hard to
Okay,
get
okay.
to the amazing stuff. And last question. We asked this question on the show. It's like our signature question because at Her Majesty, we're all about revolutionizing the standards of beauty, combining women empowerment and everything that constitutes the modern woman who is whole and who is an inspiration to the community. So, Sibusisiwe Dubi, what does beauty mean to you?
Oh, I feel like I'm in the top 5 now. Waiting. I feel like I'm in the top 5 now. Like they always
Look,
ask that question.
I felt it as well. I felt like a judge. Like I felt it in my spirit that I'm going for this question.
Well, I would say to myself, I would say to you how I feel beauty is. Beauty is not just the outside looks or the physical appearance. It's what you have inside, you know? Because what you have inside, obviously you're gonna want to portray it outside. So I'd say beauty is within you, in your heart, aside from being physically beautiful. That's what beauty is. Because once you have a good heart, then that basically means that you'll be able to do all good things to everyone. It doesn't even just necessarily mean that for you to give back to the community or you have to be good to everyone, but to be good to yourself. That is beauty. Because then you know that you won't do anything to jeopardize yourself. You won't do anything to hurt yourself, as you know that so many people are taking their own lives, meaning that they don't have this beauty that I'm talking about within them. You need to
Right.
re-look at yourself in the mirror and analyze yourself and speak with your God and make sure that your heart is clean, it is pure. That's beauty to me. That's how I interpret beauty. Yeah.
Oh, amazing stuff. Thank you so, so much for the lovely interview. Look, thank you for your
Thank
persistence.
you.
Thank you for your patience as well and for making the effort to make sure that you speak to us. I'm going to say this in front of everyone. Our suggestion was, because I had load shedding, is either we do the interview today at 8 or next week Tuesday. And this amazing young lady over here chose today. And so she said the interview is going to happen today. Come, look, rain, come sunshine, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. The interview will happen today at 8 o'clock. And look, it really happened. Thank you so, so much for pouring your heart out as well. Yes.
Thank you so much. It was nice speaking to you guys. It was very nice. I've always waited for this moment. I was like, Her Majesty organization is always interviewing other girls. What about me? But let me just sit and keep quiet. I'll just wait. And then as soon as my organizer was like, listen, I was like, yes, finally. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me as well. That's why I was like, no, we're not postponing it.
No. It has to happen tonight. 8 o'clock sounds like it's late as well because we didn't want to like seem like we're wasting your time or
Yeah,
wasting your day. Like
it does. But then I was already halfway with my makeup. I'm like, no, she's kidding. No, you can't. That's how excited I was.
Thank you so much for joining us. It always feels like the interviews are short. So
yes, but they're actually long.
No, they are short because I want more stories. Like I want to talk. Like I want to find out what's going on. What is this? I saw you making wedding dresses. I wanted to ask about that, but look, we need to stick
yes.
to. We need to do the right thing. But one day we're gonna come to Durban and we're going to have a face-to-face interview, and it's going to be an hour long. I promise you guys.
No, you should come. You should come when they host the next Miss Urban South Africa. Yeah, you should come. It's gonna be a great experience. It's gonna be bigger this year because last year it was the first annual, so this is the second annual. You should come. Yeah, you should come. It's gonna be a good platform for you to use as well.
Yes,
trust me.
Great stuff. Okay,
yeah.
Now it's time to go. You see, we both talk too much. This is the problem. So now it's time to go. Thank you. Have a great evening.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, people are still entering the live. Guys, we're done. Thank you so much for watching and showing us some love. Please remember that this interview will be saved right here on Instagram. And then we're going to extract the video and it's going to go straight to YouTube and share the link via Twitter and Facebook as well. Thank you so much for joining us once again. From me, Onke, and the rest of the team. Bye. And have a great Easter, a safe one as well. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Definitely, mwah. I'm going to church. Bye.